And welcome to chapter 1191.
We are.
Codename I've seen Twin Brothers, and I've seen Loki is here. That's the one I'm seeing currently. Alright, let's not even skip a beat. Let's get right into it. How am I still alive right now? If I change back to normal, it'll be bad. And we have we have Luffy wounded in the fierce battle with Emu. Hey, old man! Gramps! Damn it. He got an arm. Sorry you took that attack for me. Don't be stupid, I didn't do it for a disappointment like you. I'm fighting for Elbath. Alright, shout out these people, shout out TBC scans. Let's go. There's no way I'm letting it end like this. Gramps, what is he? Well, his true nature seems to be a big secret. But if I had to put a word on it, I say he's God. In the realm of the dead. Crackle the Pirate King's crew. 'Twas unforeseeable that thou youths from God Valley become such a nuisance. Okay, so let me just go back a little bit. So the realm god or the realm of the dead. Luffy or not Luffy, Emu crashes down, I'm guessing. I ought to have deal with them along with the rocks back then. Oh, he's awakening like even more demon time. Whoosh! Over in the Owl Library, in the realm of the Sun Gods, and within the basement near then, or near, fuck, in the basement near the rear entrance. Thank goodness, the books are okay. Yeah, it's all thanks to Biblo. Chopper, I want you to try and talk to him. He sure looks like he's trying to tell us something, but he's really struck me as the silent type. Hoot, 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 hoot. Actually, we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for Chopper to talk to Biplo. Hoot, 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 hoot. Huh? So we're not gonna get that translation, bro. Alright. Whoa, 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 ouch. Whoa. To escape from Hombami with only an arm lost. How impressive. That's my line. You were walking off my attack is a blow to my rep. Not that I've got the hand to applaud you. This attack will leave nothing behind. Is that him? He looks totally different. Listen up, Straw Hat. Get your crew and leave Elbath. No way I'm doing that. You're barely better than a corpse at this point. You can't help us. I could say the same to you. How can you fight like that? On Bomby! It's no use! Run, Gramps! Gunganier! Clash! I rooted! Draw! He sends an omen. Emu sends an omen. Kairuna sends Emu flying, but Emu sends omens on him. Crash, crash! Whoosh! There's no talking. Fuck. There's no taking that a second time. Cool. Wait, okay. Let me see. So, bro got shot at. whoosh, crackle. I guess he ate it with his shield. He ate the attack with his shield. Yasan! How could this happen? You've lost an arm. Thanks for the assistance, Hyruden. Oh, yeah. You lost an arm. Thanks for the assistance, Hyruden. But this guy's immortal. I can't see a way of winning this. Make sure Straw Hat gets out of here. Straw Hat! You don't have time to butt in. Wait. You don't have time to butt in. I'm not gonna run. Listen to me. What can you do with those wounds? I'm gonna recover now. That's nuts. Wait, I'm gonna recover now. That's nuts! I ate a lot. I can make it happen. What kind of logic is that? You can't fight anymore? Hey, it's a bomb! Wah! Crappa! Hi, Rudad! He's back! Harun fought back! Lives to fight another day! Yasan! Elbaf won't bend the knee. A true warrior is always resolved to die in battle. Moron, consider the fallout of your death. It's okay, Fi-Dai. Loki is here. Well said, brother. Well said, brother Loki. Get ready. I'm almost back on my feet. And what world are you guys? Gum gum? 3 generals? Goku sovereignty! Damn. The 3 brothers attack. Damn, another break next week. That is crazy. Oh, there it is. You can see it now. Alright. Alright, we're cooking. We're cooking now. We're cooking now. Alright, so let's go to the... Let's go back here. So, let's... actually, oh, my bad. I lied. Let me pull it back up. Let's break down what happened. Let's go over a quick overview again. So we got Luffy standing up from the last clash with Emu. And then he's talking to Scopper Kaban. Scopper Kaban wants them to leave. And Emu gets serious. Emu walks in. He's like, alright, I should have dealt with them. Now it's time to deal with them. It's time to clock in or lock in. Clock in or clock out. And oh my God, I can't believe Oda is still edging with the Biplo stuff. What does he want to tell us? So I can't wait for that. That at least we're getting somewhere with that. I appreciate that with Oda. We're getting somewhere with that. Okay. So yeah, we get Emo locking in. And then we get the clash. Hyruden comes in. I knew Hyruden would come in. I honestly don't know. I think there's still going to be some sort of Usopp thing. Alright. So we get the Hyruden clutch. He saves in. He comes in. Alright. Hyruden upscale to all the One Piece agendas. Hyruden upscale. He just eats attack from Emu. Alright. He's at least Gabon level. At least Gabon level. Okay. So we get Old Man Gabon saying, yeah, we need GTFO. We need to get the heck out of Elbaf and get on our merry way. And then Emu keeps on attacking. And then the last panel, boom, all 3. So Loki's back in the fight. And Hyruden's in the fight. But question is, how long is this fight? Because Odin is just say, alright, we're gonna get out of here for no reason. Alright. They're about to leave. It'll probably be like an egghead situation. But maybe not. It's subverting the expectation, alright? That's why I still think someone else is gonna pull up. Like, even it's gonna go crazy, alright? He's gonna wipe the floor of Hyruden. He's gonna mollywop Loki again. And Luffy is gonna be dethroned as an emperor once more. But you know who would save him at that last second from that title? from losing his title, I mean? God Usopp! Alright? Look. Alright, it can't be no correlation. Look at this. Where is it? They say he's a god. They said he's a god. Okay? You know who else had that epitaph? Only two others. Emu? Or three others, I guess. Let me say that. You know who had that epitaph? Only two others. And Nell and God Emperor Usa. So, do not fall asleep on them. Alright. But overall, banger of a chapter. Alright, Elbaf has been fire. I've been loving the absolute fullness of Elbath, okay? So I can't wait to see what happens in 2 weeks, but in next week we'll have another theory or discussion video. We'll go over some like that. But until then, the Slackwoods signing out. Let me know what you thought about the chapter and any other theories, thoughts, and opinions. I'm adding this addendum to the chapter review because I want to discuss a little bit more about the future of the story. Because it looks like to me that the Straw Hats and Luffy are gonna leave Elbaf very soon. Matter of fact, it could be because of Biplo. Maybe Biplo knows a way out or a secret passage or something. So that could be very interesting. Also, Emu's transformation. I didn't really touch on it in the reaction, but that is very intriguing. How many forms does he have? And he kind of looks like the mural. So, wonder how that will develop further, or is this the peak? Or can he go even further and maybe even bigger? And next thing I want to discuss was the One Piece films. We got the God Valley, and we got Bad or Bad. People have been calling it. First up with the God Valley film, unbelievably hyped. Looks gonna be insanely a phenomenal pinnacle historical moment. All right. Um, and I think it's gonna be the entirety of Rox's flashback. Right when we first get introduced to him, it's gonna be like we're gonna get the Harold flashback and Elbaf or and anime. I mean, then it's gonna be the Rocks flashback in God and film One Piece film God Valley, and then we'll come back into the anime to continue on. The last part of Harold's flashback and the start of Emu's arrival. So that should be interesting. Hopefully, we get a little bit more. I mean, we got Rocks pretty fleshed out, but hopefully we flesh out a little bit more, get some more cool interaction with him and Harold. Um, yeah. So on to film Bad. Now, I have no clue what this movie is about. My feeling, and I've seen a little bit online too, is that it's about the Void Century. It's a movie taking place in the Void Century. Could be a potential movie about Emu, about how he became bad per se. Maybe not. Maybe it is. Maybe it's something completely different. Maybe it's just like like a film red or film gold or something like that. And it's just some like random adventure. But I have a suspicion it's something to do with the Void Century. Or maybe that's the Rocks movie. Who knows? Probably not. It's probably something with Emu or Joy Boy or something like that. Maybe even Davy Jones. Go crazy with it. It's probably the Davy Jones movie. That's my claim. But that's pretty much it. And again, I must reiterate, put your stocks in Usopp, okay? Don't sleep on him.
This is his arc. Something crazy is finna happen in these next couple chapters. I guarantee it. This is Slackwoods signing out, and see you next week.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.